Hi Aquarius, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your August 16th through the 30th reading. Um, I am out of Atlanta now, okay, so I'm up in New England staying with a friend for a couple of weeks. I'm basically in between house closings, so all is well. But in September, I will be back to doing weekly readings, okay? So I appreciate your patience on that. All right, so let's get started here. The first row is going to be for the person that you're watching the video for. Okie doke. Second deck, second person, that's you. So the second row is going to be for you. And for those of you that are new to my channel, I am not a reader that reads reversals in general readings. So someday I'll explain why that is, but for now that is the case. All right, let's see what is going on for you guys for this period. Aquarius, we have the Emperor. That Emperor has shown up in that spot quite a few times in the August 16th to 30th readings. And then we have the Wheel. So that's you. All right, so in its simplest terms, I feel like you want to move forward to somebody, with somebody that you feel has the control right now. All right? You know, this person, I feel like the reason that they have the control or the perceived control with you is because there could be somebody else involved with this Emperor. But the Wheel is about moving forward. So moving forward regardless is what I feel like you're going to be doing. All right, this person has the High Priestess. All right, so this person may be listening to their intuition, but they also may not be talking to you right now. I don't feel like that's, I don't feel like a complete separation here, though. It feels more like, it just feels more like some type of break. All right, and then we have the Devil, Capricorn. The Emperor is Aries. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aries or a fire sign or earth sign. You may feel as though you're moving towards something that you feel maybe isn't as healthy for you, or has not been the healthiest situation, okay? And with the feeling I got that there was somebody else involved here, you know, that might be true right now, okay? This person has the Ace of Wands and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're the one that might be slowing this down. You're slowing it down for yourself. And this person, it feels like this person wants to speed it up, hence the Ace of Wands, and you want to slow it down. And I feel like this is kind of a flip between the two of you. I feel like there was a point where you wanted it to move forward quickly. I feel like you're having possibly some doubts about this. They have the Four of Cups and you have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's something about this situation that is a very, very heavy burden for you. If this person is involved with somebody else or is married to somebody else, I feel like the weight of that, like the kind of like the newness of whatever the connection was, you know, may have stabilized. I don't want to say it's worn off. I don't think it's worn off. I think it's kind of stabilized. Like you're more grounded right now with this Knight of Pentacles, that you're really looking at it not only from a heart perspective, but from a logical perspective as well. Like, is this the right thing to do? Is this the right thing for me? You know, logistically, how will this work? I feel like you're grounded into reality now, where you're really looking at the situation from, you know, from a bird's eye view, you know, from 30,000 feet, you know, versus being in it. This person with the Four of Cups, I feel like they're not very optimistic right now about how this is moving forward. And it's because of, I think it's because of your energy, like your doubts. And that's, you know, why they felt maybe a need to speed this up. I think they're feeling your doubts, your burden, the fact that you are looking at this in a different way, like this may not be the best thing for me. You're like taking a really like hard look at what this is or was. And then we have the Chariot for them. All right, so they know the direction that they want to move in. They know it. I feel like, you know, here's the thing. I feel like this is a situation where, you know, you might have appeased this person for a period of time, letting them have time, you know, possibly to figure things out for themselves. And it just went on and on and on with no resolution. I feel like this person is now trying to create a resolution to move it forward in the direction that they want to move it forward into. And then you have Eight of Wands. So I feel like you might be the one that reaches out to this person to talk about things. Yeah, it feels very like you moved from being completely on board to being on the fence. And they moved from being on the fence to being completely on board. Even though they're not in the position quite yet to be completely on board. In other words, there are things that have to happen in their life, or maybe that they have to leave behind before they can really move forward fully, right? So let's get some clarification here on a few things. So I'm using a third deck. All right, so I want clarification on the Devil. I want clarification for them with the High Priestess. I want clarification for you on the Ten of Wands, and for them on the Four of Cups. All right, so for the High Priestess, for them, we have the Ace of Wands again. All right, so to me, there's a lot of urgency up here to move this forward, okay? This is somebody that, is very, very attracted to you. And I feel like they want to reignite the passion, almost to give them a little bit of a reprieve, because I think they feel you potentially slipping away. All right. So Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. There's urgency here for them to move this forward. This Devil energy down here is clarified by strength. Okay, so this, Barney, please. Shh. Shh. Hey. Hey. Okay. So, Barney, stop it. Okay. Down. Oh, sorry, baby. Okay. All right. Strength. Yeah, I feel like it is taking a lot of strength for you, as you reevaluate this situation. Again, I feel like you are on the fence. All right, so moving on. Four of Cups is clarified by the Angel de la Nuit. Okay, this is a special card in this deck which says that you're moving from this person is moving from a dark period of their life to moving towards the light. All right, and that's clarified on the Four of Cups. Okay. All right. So this person, again, I feel like is feeling as though they're losing you. And then finally here with the Ten of Wands, we're clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. So, like I said, I feel like you're reevaluating what is actually happening here, going from the Ten of Wands, which this situation feels like a burden, to a situation where you want to be in, which is the Ten of Pentacles, abundance in every area of your life. That's what you want, and I don't know that you feel like you're getting that with this particular person. So let's see as far as advice goes. What advice there is for this connection. First card over, we have Seven of Cups. And then we have the Wheel again. So what this is telling me is that, first of all, Seven of Cups means that you have a lot of choices, okay? And I think you're realizing that right now. And I feel like what the advice is with the Wheel and the Wheel moving forward, you know how I said at the beginning that you're moving forward regardless. And, I feel like that's what this is confirming. You're moving forward, you're making choices, as to what's best for you. And it very well may be this person up here, but I feel like, again, you're in a stage of reevaluating and wanting to get off the fence. All right, so let's take a look at the Crystal Angels cards, Oracle, and see what's here for you. Okay, this is for them. It says, be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. Yeah, and that's another point. With them feeling all of this urgency to move towards you all of a sudden, if they're moving away from somebody else, they need time to heal. So just because they feel you possibly moving away, it may not be the best time for them to jump right in. And it may not be the best time for you either. As far as you go, we have prosperity. There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Do you feel that? Because it feels like you do. All right, so finally, let's take a look at the romance angels. One for them and one for you. They got reconciliation. This whole reading is about them wanting to reconcile with you, right? Someone from your past is returning to your life. I don't feel, again, that they're, from your distant past. I feel like this, has been kind of a recent type of break that's helped you to gain clarity. And then for you, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. That very well may be, and that's why the connection was so strong to begin with. But if this person isn't willing to do what they need to do to become single for you, that's clearly why you're reevaluating this whole situation. And it is taking a lot of strength for you. And it doesn't mean that this won't come together and be a positive thing for you, but I feel like this is where the energy is at currently, okay? So not bad, but I think it's good that you're taking a step back and looking at things, from maybe a higher perspective, which is always a good thing to do. And with the advice being that you're moving forward and that you have a lot of choices regardless is something to really take away from, I feel, from this reading. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I will see you or talk to you in September. And again, I appreciate all of your patience. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.